Hola a todos. Just a couple of things that I want to bring forth to remind you as I grade our first activities. When you come to your dashboard, you have your due dates that are current, so the things that you have to work for Tuesday, but also your previous dates, and it'll tell you how many incomplete activities you have. But also, when I'm grading your activities, I am going to leave you lots of feedback. So when you go into your grades, into your grade book, and then you get that, you can look at your overview and see how you've been doing. So this is me, and it tells you what I've done and what I've not done. But then I can go into scores and get a little more detail on like how I've earned that particular grade, on what I've earned those particular grades. So for you can select it by lesson or by due date, whatever works for you and the lesson that you're working on, and then the activities. So like for example, I know that I just worked on my contextos, and so I want to go see my scores, and this is a great way of seeing how you earn the score that you earned. Okay, so it'll tell you how many points you earned out of how many possible ones, also how many attempts. Remember that you have, for a lot of them, 3 attempts to complete, how much time you spend on it, and whether you submitted it on time or is it late, when it was submitted and when it was due. Okay, so I'm going to go and scroll down to the activity that I've been grading where we've had the most trouble, so I want to go over it as well. And I did not do so hot, so I'm going to click on it and so it gives me the activity. Notice that for some of them I'll add the notes, so check out the little apple and see that. Usually it's a note where I can like reiterate the instructions, which in this case it's very important because some of you guys were not doing so well because the instructions were twofold. You were going to describe what happened to each person, and how they feel. Okay, so you should be using the preterite to tell us what happened to them, but also you need to tell us how they're feeling. Different ways in which you can approach their feeling, how they're feeling, or what are the symptoms that they have, or stuff like that. Anything that answers that particular question. So when you go down the activity, it will tell you how many points you earned. So I earned only 5 out of 10 because I only answered half of it. And so it lets you hear your own answer to see, okay, what are Profesora's comments on these? If you leave it blank, well, then it's blank. You don't have no recording. Okay, so again, please review your scores, especially activities that may have given you a hard time, regardless of the score. Even if you got a perfect score, if you know what, I really want to know more about it, you can do that. And then again, here, mine had a penalty of 50% because it was late. I turned it in late. So remember, late activities are penalized at 50%. So you can always ask the instructor a question about this activity. You can see if no, I don't want to turn my chat off. I just simply want to chat with you guys. I wonder. Okay. Come on. Okay. Or you can chat with me. My student view is not working very well, so you can do that. Okay, so please keep an eye on how I let you score that, and if you have any troubles, please let me know. Again, we can get out of here, back to our, I didn't mean to do that, to our help requests, in case you submitted any help requests. I will help you get back to that. All right, keep me posted in case you need any help.